Finally, it has happened to me. I'm so excited. Finally, it has happened to me. I'm so excited. Finally, it has happened to me. I don't know all the words. I'm excited. Happy Friday, y'all. Cheers. You know what's so funny about L'Aqua? I got fired from this from this job. I got fired from this job like 6 years ago. Remind me to tell y'all what happened with LaCroix. Alright, so y'all know what time it is. Everybody's been asking me to go live and do a review about Love is Blind. And it could take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. Love is blind. Love is blind. Love is blind. Okay. So let's get in motherfucking to it. Alright, y'all. So first of all, we're gonna be talking about Love is Blind. And if y'all drinking, let me know. I was supposed to go out with my friend Danielle tonight, but she bailed on me. And then my friend Jordan, but he got a gig. And then everybody else just ain't trying to go out because it's like 30 degrees outside today. Like tonight it's like 30 degrees, but it feels like 10. Shut up, Q. So I guess I'm inside the motherfucking house. Okay, so Love is Blind. Let me know if you watched Love is Blind. If you've been following me for the past 2 weeks, like when I found this show, I did not expect to get so wrapped up into this show the way I did. Y'all know I love Netflix. And if you've been following me for a while, even back to like 2 years ago, I used to always do my Game of Thrones reviews. And like I've done a lot of different reviews here and there, but I think I just kind of let that go for a little minute. But, you know, doing the Love is Blind review with you guys really made me see that, okay, I really need to pick that up. And I really want to make an effort this year to be like, I don't know if it's a commentator or reviewer or whatever. Like I want to make that an effort, you know. So I want to thank y'all for like just, you know, liking the stuff I said and finding it entertaining because I was having a good time watching the show. So now that we have that out of the gate, Love is Blind on motherfucking Netflix. First of all, Netflix is 2 for 2 right now for me when it comes to reality shows because they have The Circle that did really good, and then you have Love is Blind that blew The Circle out the water. At first, I didn't even want to watch The Circle because people kept talking about it, and I saw like the first episode. I was like, what the fuck is this random shit? Like all these people getting into these rooms and shit. It just was really kind of weird to me, so I stopped watching it. Then after I watched the first 4 episodes of Love is Blind, I went back to The Circle, and I was like, okay, this is actually a really good show. I'm mad at who won The Circle. I feel like I missed out on us talking about that, but it's a really good show and I would love to see it come back. Now let's get into Love is Blind. So girl, everybody on my motherfucking timeline was like, oh, Love is Blind, Love is Blind. You need to watch the show on Netflix. It came up on my algorithm, so I was like, okay, let me go watch it. Girl, I did not expect to get so wrapped up in this show the way I did not expect it. Did y'all expect it? I was not expecting it because first of all, I saw a lot of white people. So whenever I see a lot of white people do some shit, I'm like, But they showed Lauren really quickly, really soon into it, and I was like, who the fuck is this black goddess? Who is she? Who is this chocolate girl with the short cut? Like, who is this? Like, I need to know more about her. So I was really happy. And then they showed Diamond. They showed a couple other black girls, but you know, the black girls, they kind of X'd them out really, really quickly. So there was this one black girl. Let me see if I can find it. There was this one black girl who was dating in the pods. And I remember one of the guys asking her, well, what is your, oh my God, I really hope I can find this clip. Oh, where is this clip? Where is this clip? I hope I can find it. Hold on, y'all. Where is it? a clip of the black girl she went on a date with Mark. So Mark was like, so what are your pet peeves? And she was like, I hate hearing people breathe. And child, they ain't never show her again. They ain't never show that black queen again. And I remember thinking, shit, I hate hearing people breathe too, bitch. I hate hearing people. You ever know, be around some people and it's like they breathing just, it's like, damn, bitch, are you finna breathe for all of us? Like, that's probably what she meant to say, but I wouldn't have said that in the pods. Cause then it's like, you know, we are human beings, sis. We gotta take breaths every now and then. So they ain't never show her again. They ain't never show the other black girls. I'm like, what the hell happened to all the other black women's? What happened to the black women's? So we have two black girls that seem to be moving forward. Now I'm gonna kind of break this down by couples. So let's just get it out the way. Let's talk about Diamond and Carlton. Bumway. Listen, I saw that Carlton was how you doing from the first moment. Like, I don't know what was going on. I knew he was how you doing. So I was just like, okay, does she know he how you doing? Of course she doesn't, because you're in these pods and you don't get to see the person. But let me tell you what gave me how you doing vibes from Carlton. He just had he had a lot of toxic masculinity that jumped out immediately. And from my experience, I always feel like toxic masculinity comes from two types of dudes. It's the hood dude, and it's the how you doing dude. Carlton was definitely not a hood nigga. He was how you doing. He was definitely how you doing. So I remember watching this and thinking, it was just a lot of toxic masculinity. It was like, I need somebody who gon' love me. I need somebody who gon' accept me. It just was me. Forget about you. Like, it was just very much me-ish. And I felt like that was just a lot of toxic masculinity that was jumping out. He just said a lot of things to me that just was, And then I didn't like the way he would be carrying on when he was going from pod to pod. It's like somebody would be speaking to him and he would just walk right out. It just was very how you doing. It was very how you doing. Like, it was very how you doing. Now, they come out of the pods, and you know, when they first come out the pods, they introduce, like, you get to meet the mate. I will never forget watching Diamond see Carlton and seeing this hesitation in her. And I remember seeing that and thinking, she's not going to go. Like, she's probably gonna, but she's not gonna go for this. And sis stayed. And I was like, okay. Then they go off to Mexico, whatever island they were at. So now they're in Mexico, they're doing whatever. And he just was coming at her again. It was this level of toxic masculinity, telling her to shut up, telling her to be quiet, telling her to call him daddy. He had the daddy hat. It just was it was like I said, in my experience, I've only experienced toxic masculinity from two types of men. It's either hood niggas or how you doing? Like, it's just, I've never experienced that from somebody in the middle. Everybody's gonna display a certain level of it, but that level of it was, he was just doing too much. I thought he was doing too much. And she was still kind of letting it fly by, but she was like, hold on, wait. Like, and when she would be like, hold on, wait, he'd always have a response. Like, he'd always be snappy. And I'm just like, girl, you don't see what's going on. You don't see the how you doing. You don't see it? Okay, so we fast forward to them, you know, he's being very snappy to her. She's like, yo, something is going on. What is wrong? Like, what's going on? And, you know, behind the scenes, we know he's how you doing. But she doesn't know that he's how you doing. So to the viewer, we know he part-time how you doing. Sometimes he likes men, sometimes he likes women. He's very fluid. So it's like, he's, I don't know if there's a difference between fluid and bisexual, but it's just, he's just Maria, he's just like whatever he likes, depending on the day, that's what he likes. And so he's scared. He says he's scared to say this to her because he's scared that she will not accept him for who he is. Finally, he comes out and he tells her this after he done proposed to the girl and everything. The minute he tells her this, of course, she has questions. And I feel like I just didn't like his response to her having questions. Because ultimately, she's like, okay, well, why didn't you tell me this before you proposed to me? Did you not think that this is something we should have discussed prior? And he's like, this is what, like, what you mean? Like, it is what it is. This is why I don't deal with bitches like you. He started calling her a bitch. So then they going at it, and then Diamond is out here quoting Beyonce. Girl, no, we don't. Watch me as I walk to the next dig, boy. No, cause sis, y'all both walk into some dig. Like he just like you not telling him nothing, sis. Watch my ass as I walk to the next dig, girl. He walking right beside you. Y'all both walk into some dig. So you not insult like that was not like that was not an insult, sis. And then Carlton hit her with the. Lord, let me just play this for y'all because I just have so much. Carlton could not wait to tell this girl about her wig. And here's the thing. As fucked up as this was.
Seriously, you're taking off your ring because I'm being honest with you. You'd rather a man lie to you about who he's been with or his past? Like, that's insane. I don't need that type of energy in my life. Have your moment.
Well, bye. You can go because you got some issues that I see now.
I have issues because I'm telling my truth.
You have some serious issues. So the fact that you're going to disrespect me, you're going to disrespect me because how I feel. Because you led me to believe that you really was into me.
I do.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you would have been here and told me from day one that Diamond, I am bisexual.
I don't have to disclose information that I'm not ready for somebody. Like, I have disclosed information to people.
But you don't think that's me?
Now here's the thing. So let's start from there. We're gonna wait to get to the wig. But so I don't agree with that. Like, let me know what you think. I don't agree with when he said I don't have to disclose that information to you. You do. You proposed to me. You asked me to marry you. So I feel like you should tell the person that you're about to marry, hey, I like dick too. Because here's the thing. A lot of women out here are bisexual as well. How do you know she wasn't bisexual? Or how do you know she wasn't looking at it like, okay, you know what? I've never had a situation like this, but shit. What? Do you already have a man? Like, what is the situation? Do you have a man? Are you gonna be looking for men's? Are we gonna be looking for men's together? Am I gonna fuck both of y'all? Am I gonna have two dinglings? Like, like it's a lot of discussion that needs to happen before you propose to somebody. That's just my opinion. It's like, if you're gonna propose to me and if you want to be married to me, and you're leading me to believe that you're just into women. But then after you propose to me, you want to tell me you like men's. Okay, I needed to know that beforehand so I can make the decision. Like, I might just want to fuck two niggas. I might just want to do that. Some of us got enough pussy for that. I don't, but a lot of my friends like to do that shit. Like, we could have been fucking these niggas together. Like, I'm saying though, we could have been fucking these niggas together. I'm just saying. So I just feel like that was pretty whack for him not to say that and then to be so defensive about it. So yeah, child. So Here we go. Here go the rest of the.
You supposed to go here and walk down the aisle.
Nobody has ever had an issue with it except you. And
okay, that's one more thing I wanted to address too. So he's like, oh, nobody ever had an issue with it except you. That's not true, Carlton, because you the entire time you kept saying how you were scared that she wouldn't accept you. Why were you scared? It's because people previously have not accepted that. There's a reason you feel that way, because it's been times in your life where somebody did not accept that. And you didn't give her the chance to tell you whether she would accept it. So that's a lie. So I just really felt like that was really fucked up. But before he's saying everyone had an issue. Yeah, I just really feel like that was just really messed up. Like, listen, it's 2020. I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody getting dick. I'm gonna just be totally honest with y'all. Everybody getting dick. These niggas is getting dick. Now that's a reality I had to come to. It's a lot of these niggas that's getting dick. I remember recently I met this guy. I was like, I can't, like, you know, I approached him. I was like, yo, it was good. He's like, you know, I'm fluid. And I was like, okay. So how does that work? Do you have like a time period? Like, are you fluid January through March? Because then if you January through March, I could come through April, you know what I'm saying? April to June. Like, how we going, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm trying to move with the times. Like, it sounds pathetic, but honestly, it's like, at the end of the day, listen, I was like a dog in heat at the time. I was really trying to get some dick. But he was like, listen, I'm just not in that space right now. Right now, I'm doing niggas right now. So I was like, all right, cool. So here I am 2 years later, still ain't getting no dick. But it's not about me. This is about Carlton and Diamond.
Remotely close to who you are.
Well,
if you
I'm
were this
Diamond
person,
Jack.
okay,
I'm not
good.
cool. These other
I ain't
girls you've
fucking
been
with you
talking
like
to.
that.
I don't care if he's not fucking with me.
I
gave you your ring back.
I don't give a fuck about a ring. Fuck a ring. Fuck a ring. This is why I don't deal with bitches like you.
Oh, I'm a bitch now.
Ooh.
You gonna call me a bitch in my face?
I don't deal with women like you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Nah, fuck
Damn,
like
huh?
me.
Fuck you.
Bye.
Look,
And
watch my ass to the next dick, boy.
No, watch your wig.
Girl,
It keeps sliding.
who
It's
the
been
fuck
sliding
do
since
you
day
think
one.
I am?
Your wig been
You ain't
sliding
married
since
to
day
no
one.
average bitch, boy.
Peace out.
Shut the fuck up.
Peace out.
Like, oh, you so fucking. Ooh.
You mad because I'm telling.
Let me drink. You know what really killed me? It was that every episode Diamond's wig was sliding. And I kept, like, you know, approaching the screen like, if we could just tug the wig just a little, just. When Carlton said that, if you didn't think Carlton wasn't shit before, like that moment just alone was, Carlton, you ain't shit. Because if you was so, here's the thing, if you was so invested in this woman, why you ain't tell her that? This about to be your wife. Why you ain't tell her, babe? You know when the cameras is off and that, babe, your wig been sliding. Now, I don't know if it was doing that shit in the pods, but we, you know what I'm saying, we out the pods now, so let's make sure, let's tug the wig forward. Why you ain't do that for your future wife? If you really, really was invested in her like that, why you ain't say that to her? No, you waited till she talking about, watch my ass to the next dick. No, watch your wig. Next couple. Okay, next couple that I want to talk about is Kelly and Kenny. And let me see if I could find y'all Kelly and Kenny. Hold on. Now, I don't want to go too hard on Kelly because, well, before I go into them, I just want to say this. When it comes to Carlton, I really think Carlton's a good person. I really do. And because I've had my own experience with reality shows, there's a chance that Diamond might have could have said something to set him off in that moment for him to call him a bitch, even though I doubt it. But, you know, when you're in the heat of the moment with shit, you say things you don't mean. So that's why I've never really went too hard on Carlton or too hard on anybody really, except for Jessica, and I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that bitch. But I think Carlton's a good person, and I really hope that he does find love. And you know, now that the whole world know you how you doing, it's gonna be easier for you now. Shit, everybody know you part time how you doing, so that's it. Okay, let's go to Kelly, and Kelly is this one. Kelly is this girl. Kelly was with Kevin, and I feel like they didn't show Kenny. No, I'm sorry, it was Kelly and Kenny. So they didn't show a lot of Kelly and Kenny as much as they showed the other couples, but I liked what they showed. So they hit it off in the pods. They get out of the pods. They, you know, go to the resort. And Kelly ain't want to give Kelly no pussy. She's like, listen, I don't want to go too fast and give you no pussy. Kenny like, are you sure you don't want to give me no pussy? She's like, yeah, I'm sure I don't want to give you no pussy because, you know, we're so great in everything else. So I don't want to introduce sex into this. And I thought that was a crock of shit because let me tell you something. When everything is hit, when all the corners is hitting, I'm gonna make sure I give you the corners of all my pussy. You finna get every corner of this puss. If you doing everything that you're supposed to do around the house, in the relationship, emotionally, financially, you finna get this pussy. And then you over there talking about something, oh, I don't want to go too fast. Bitch, you just got engaged in 2 weeks. You got engaged in 2 weeks. You might as well throw some pussy on top of it. I mean, you might as well throw some D's on that. I mean, you might as well throw some pussy on top of it. I really didn't get the logic. I mean, you taking him to meet your mama, your daddy. You meeting his mama and his daddy. And what I loved about Kenny and Kelly, when their parents came together, do y'all remember, if you watch the show, when their parents came together and their parents shared how they fell in love, and both parents, like both sets of parents, we're talking about Love is Blind on Netflix, y'all. Both sets of parents were saying how they both fell in love really quickly, got married quickly, and they've been married for 40 years. One couple, 40 years, 35 years. And they were like, listen, like, we are going to support you through this. We're all in. Like, Kenny came from a really good background. Now, he was 6 years younger than her, but you really couldn't even tell the difference. He was just, one thing I liked about this show, the men were very mature for their age. Like, I think Kenny was 27, she was 33. But like he was, I can't remember what his job was. But these niggas had careers, bitch. These niggas had careers. They were technicians, engineers, scientists, astronauts, lawyers, app creators. I mean, these niggas had coins in their 20s, and they had their own places. Like they were like, these were good dudes with good backgrounds. Fast forward, Kelly kept saying how she just didn't feel this infatuation with him. She didn't feel this infatuation with him. My thing is, like, did Netflix require y'all to like go through with the service? Because I just felt like for some couples there were so many red flags. I would have just been like, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Like, was it a requirement? Because for you to wait till you get to the altar to break this boy's heart like that, like, Kelly, when I tell you I was with you till you did that shit, and Kenny took it in stride. She done kissed him, told him she adored him and all that bullshit. Then she's like, I just can't marry you. And then she ran off like the damn runaway bride. Hey, Sandra. She ran off like the damn runaway bride. And then he was left up there to apologize to his, like, both families, and, you know, I want to apologize, you know, like, he took it like a man. Bitch, I'll kill you. My thing too is, like, Kelly kept bringing up how, oh, she was afraid that she probably wouldn't catch a nut. Bitch, is you, like, are you how you doing? I really feel like Kelly might have been how you doing. Like, were you how you doing? Because if that's a concern, then you should have definitely tried to dig. If you're so concerned that you're going to marry somebody that can't make you bust a nut, well, then bust a nut then, bitch. Like, crack the nuts open. What's good? Open the bag of nuts. Get nutty with it. The fuck? Try to dig. Take it for a test drive. Hello? Ain't that the point? That's why they had y'all down to the resort. Try to dig out. I think Kelly, how you doing? I think it's deeper than that for Kelly. I really think she's how you doing, and she didn't want to admit that because she was giving me a lot of how you doing energy. So that's fucked up what she did to Kenny. Gigi. Gigi and Damian. Where do I start? Where do I fucking start? Let me tell you something. It was so funny watching Gigi and Damian meet each other when they got fresh out the pods, because they were both insanely attracted to each other. They look good together. Damian, he a ginger, and you know I love ginger niggas. Like, I feel like ginger, like white boys who are gingers, they like the niggas of white people. You see Prince Harry a ginger, and he don't pay that shit. Prince Harry be ready to cuss y'all out. He be ready to slap the cameras out y'all fucking hands. Like, ginger white boys, they the niggas of white people. And can't nobody convince me any different, period. But it's something about Damian. It's something about Damian that gives me, I will eventually put you in a body bag and throw you out into the lake. Because you gotta be some type of psycho to stick around after Gigi gonna stand there in front of them people cameras talking about, you know how whenever we have sex, you always tell me it's the best sex ever, and I never return the favor? And you just sitting your ass on that damn bed crying. I knew it was because you really wanted to slice and dice her ass. Like, Damian, you ain't fooling me. I know eventually y'all gonna end up on Unsolved Mysteries, because I see y'all still together. But something gonna happen with y'all, because the way Gigi talked to you and you took it, you kept taking that shit until, bitch, that last date they went on, Damian was like, all right, fuck it. Let me, hold on. Let me reach deep into my scrotum sack and show this bitch who the fuck I is. Who do you think I is? Child, he started telling Gigi, let me tell you something. The way you've been talking to me, I've been taking that shit, but that shit stops today. All that fuck shit you've been doing, that shit stops today. All that sideways talking you've been doing, that shit stops today. And on top of that, I need to know your political views. If you ain't voting Trump, bitch, I'm not having that. Damian, you give me very much I voted for Trump. And I don't like that. You give me very much I voted for Trump. You give me very much. And the thing about y'all niggas who voted for Trump, y'all love having foreign hoes. Y'all love that. Look at Trump. He got Iyanla. What's her name? What's Ivanka? What's I don't even know our first lady name. That's how you know I don't give a fuck about this bitch. You give me a lot of y'all niggas who voted for Trump. Y'all love foreign hoes. Y'all love the fact that they gonna talk spicy, but y'all end up controlling their ass. See, Gigi, she gonna be spicy at first, but he gonna end up putting that bitch in a body bag. Just remember, cause it's either that or Gigi be beating his ass behind closed doors. It's somebody beating somebody's ass in that relationship. That relationship is toxic as hell. Somebody beating somebody's ass between Damian and Gigi. Y'all let me know who beating who ass. Do y'all think Damian beating her ass, or do you think Gigi beating her ass? Irregardless, Gigi's a fucking actress. She's extra as fuck. I did not believe none of that shit I didn't believe their love story at all. I didn't believe none of that shit. When they got down to the wedding, Gigi knew Damian was gonna say no. She took off running. First of all, I want to know. So Netflix done increased the budget and hired Maury's camera team. What the fuck going on? Like, how was this? Gigi took off running like. Gigi took off running like the preacher said, and he is not the father. No! That bitch took off running. Then you see her mama running, everybody running, she running, her mama running. And I was really sure that Gigi brothers and cousins then was gonna fuck up Damian. I was like, okay, see, one thing about Hispanic people, they don't play about their kids. Even though they knew their kid was an actress, you done embarrassed my child on television. I was waiting for their ass to beat his ass up. I was waiting. But I didn't get what I waited for. And then after that, you see, so Gigi come back in. She slams the chair down, and she's like, the way she was talking to Damian, I'm like, I know this nigga finna whoop her ass soon. Lord have mercy. I know it's finna happen. All the cameras gonna be there. All the cameras gonna be present. So I guess we'll wait and see. But remember I told y'all, Damian and Gigi finna be on Unsolved Mysteries. Remember I told y'all that. Call me now for your free reading. All right, who's next? I feel like I should mix Amber, Barnett, Jessica, and Mark all into one, and then try to, how do I mix them into one and then try to split them? Because it's like, first of all, I'm gonna say this. In the beginning of the show, right, they really tried to paint Barnett to be this fuck boy, especially Jessica. She kept trying to paint him as this fuck boy. Oh, he don't know how to make up his mind, and da-da-da-da-da. He's telling me one thing one day, the next day he's not. Bitch, he's dating you. That's what the pause is for. He ain't proposed to you yet. He dating. That's what these niggas do. That's what these niggas do. First of all, these niggas be lying. Like, that's what they do. These niggas be lying. That's what they do. That's what these niggas do. They lie. They wake up, they lie. They go to sleep, they lie. Even when they take a breath, it's a lying ass breath. They take a shit, they lie. When they eating, they lie. That's what they do. That's what niggas do. These niggas be lying. That's what they do. So, these niggas be lying. So she really tried to paint Barnett as this fuckboy, right? But it was like, but sis, you go on all these dates with these different dudes. Mark is the one giving you the most consistent energy. But she kept, I'm 34, he's 24. I'm 34, she's 24. I'm 34, he's 24. I'm 34, he's 24. Like, I don't even want to see the number 34. I don't want to see it. Like, I don't want to walk on 34th Street. I don't want to see 34th Avenue. I don't want to count to 34. But as of today, 31, 32, 33, 35. Like, I'm skipping 34. I don't want to hear 34. Like, I just don't. I don't want to know what the fuck happened in 1934. I want to skip over 2033, 2035. Like, I'm trying to skip that shit. I don't want to see another 30 fucking 4. I'm 34. I'm 34. I'm 34. And you know what was crazy? It's like with every scene, the bitch looked older. With every scene, you looked older. By the time the damn thing was over, bitch, you was 64. I'm gonna get to your ass though. I'm gonna get in your ass, Jessica. I'm gonna get in your ass. I'm gonna get in your ass. Anthony Horn. So anyway, Mark is 24, very mature for his age, you know, and he's giving her consistent energy, but it was something about Barnett. Barnett was giving her more of an edge. Mark was giving her stability, love, consistency. Barnett was giving her big dick energy. I'ma lie to you from time to time, but I'ma fuck the shit out you. I'ma fuck you. Fuck the shit out you. I might cheat from time to time, but I'ma give you good dick. I'm gonna give you good dick. And that's what Jessica was liking. But then when Barnett started saying certain things to her that she ain't like, mind you, remember, she put off, I don't know what Barnett said to her. Barnett was like, you know what, I'll pick you tomorrow. She's like, all right, cool. So she's going back to Mark. She's like, all right, Mark, you know, this is over. I don't want you no more. Mark is like, what the fuck? So Barnett done said some shit to my girl. So Mark arguing with Barnett behind the scenes. Jessica done left Mark to the side. Mark is still fighting for her. Jessica goes back to Barnett and she's like, okay, you picking me tonight? And Barnett's like, I don't know who I want to pick. So now she's like, fuck you, you a fuck boy. Da, 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 da. Now she goes back to Mark, and Mark accepts her with open fucking arms. I done told y'all about them Hispanic niggas. Hispanic niggas, they are very passionate. They like, once they're in, they're in. They are in. And Mark was every little bit. He was everything I expected in a Puerto Rico. Even though he was Mexican, but you know I love to call Hispanics Puerto Rico. I just love that because Puerto Rico. But yeah, so she picks Mark. So on the other side, you got Barnett who picks Amber. So we're gonna get to that later on. Well, you know what? Let's go to Barnett and Amber, and I'm gonna go back to Jessica and Mark. So Barnett picks Amber because Jessica done took herself out of the equation. So he picks Amber. So they meet. They love how each other looks. They listen. Soon as Amber saw Barnett, her pussy was soaking wet. She leaking. Soaking wet. She leaking. Soaking. Like she was like, I'm finna fuck him. I done hit the jackpot. Then, lo and behold and lo, bitch, not only is Barnett looking good, Barnett is 27 with his own home. Barnett was he an engineer? Somebody remind me what Barnett did. Was he an engineer? What was he? He was a construction engineer, own home, 401k, PTO, benefits, bitch, insurance, his own vehicle, bitch, his edges, bitch. Barnett was a catch. What was he catching with Amber? Nothing. Amber ain't had shit to catch. Amber ain't had no job. Amber didn't graduate college, but she still got student loan debt. Amber was couch surfing. She didn't have a place to stay. Amber had credit card debt, makeup credit card debt. Amber ain't had no vision for the future. Amber was a fucking bum. A bum with nice titties. That was about it. And even her titties, she probably old on that. And I remember when she was talking about the dress, she was talking about the wedding dress. She's like, oh, you know, I'm over budget for the wedding. And Barnett was like, how much over budget? Oh my, $400. I thought she was going to give me like, you know what I'm saying, a $10,000, $400. Bitch, you don't got no business getting married if $400 finna make or break you. What you say, Sandra? She homosexual? You ain't got ambum. Somebody said, Miss Kiwi said ambum. We're going to change her name to ambum. Remember, yes, Miss True Evans. She said, remember when, so Barnett is asking like, what is your plan for the future? Like, what do you want to do career-wise? She's like, you know, I work to live. I don't live to work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just do enough to have a good time and live my life. Like, you know, and I mean, I just want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, and it's like, no disrespect to stay-at-home moms, because being a stay-at-home mom is a huge job. But bitch, if you don't even have the motivation to go to work right now while you're single, I don't want to see what it's going to be like for you when you a single mom. That shit not finna work, sis. You lazy as fuck. You are lazy as fuck. When them kids finna be crying, listen, I don't know if Amber's ever seen a baby before. But babies, when they first come out the pussy, they ain't nothing to be played with. All them little niggas do is wham, 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 like 23 hours a day. Wham, 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 wham. Like, are you prepared? Are you prepared, sis? You're not giving me very much prepared. So I remember when he was asking her all this in her home, in his home. Mind you, she looking around Barnett house. She like, bitch, I done hit the jackpot. This motherfucker got a two-story home, bitch. Mind you, Barnett was so embarrassed. He was like, oh, I'm kind of embarrassed because my house is a mess. When he was saying that, I'm thinking his shit finna be, because I done been to some of y'all niggas' houses. First of all, some of y'all niggas ain't got no closets. I already done told y'all. These niggas don't be having no closets. They don't be having no headboards. Sneakers be lined up by the window. Like, these niggas don't be having no microwaves. Like, girl. But bitch, she walked into Barnett's crib, bitch. Barnett was, girl, flat screens, bitch. Furniture. The bathroom was clean, because, you know, these niggas be having skid marks around. They be having that little wormy thing around the tub. Like, y'all know how y'all niggas get down. That shit be crazy. Niggas don't even be having fridges. Like, they don't even be having that shit. You see my fridge back there? Like, niggas don't even be having fridges, okay? Barnett had all that, and Barnett had a backyard, bitch. He had a backyard? Yes, bitch. Barnett had a backyard, bitch. Barnett takes Amber to meet his family. You know, he got a well-balanced family. Everybody got a job. It's time to go meet Amber's family, bitch. I'll never forget. They showed Barnett. Barnett was like, you know, I was so embarrassed for her to come to my house. But, I mean, you know, like, here we are meeting her family. And, wow, I can't believe this is where she's from. Amber was from the ghetto. Amber was from the fucking ghetto. And that's all I'm going to say about that. She's from the projects. Amber was from the fucking projects. And what really killed me was her mama talking about, somebody said, la, ta, ta, ta. Nah, because, like, did y'all notice Barnett was really nice about it, but when he pulled up and he saw where Amber was living, he was like, wow, it's nice. I'm in the ghetto. That's all I'm gonna say about that. No, I'm gonna say something else. Let me tell you something. It's a difference between black ghettos and white ghettos. It's a difference. Black ghettos got personality. Black ghettos got personality. Black ghettos, it's a certain aesthetic that you can appreciate. White ghettos. Okay, so she in the ghetto. But what really killed me was her mom came out telling my son, is he gonna take care of you? Bitch, could she take care of herself? Amber can't even buy a damn 4 for $4 right now down to the Wendy's. Like, you need to, ma'am, what are you teaching your daughter? The fuck are you teaching your daughter? So it was all these red flags for me for Amber. Like, I just knew Barnett was not finna marry Amber. Bitch, they down to the wedding. Amber's sweating. But before then, y'all remember that little moment with, you know, no, I'm gonna bring that up in Jessica's story. Anyway, Amber sweating down to the altar. She's sweating. Her mama sweating. Damn, you know, did you make sure? Like, she cussing out her mama because her mama got doubts now. Bitch, you got doubts now? Now you got doubts? So, bitch, they down to the altar. Barnett late. Finally, Barnett makes it. And Barnett really married this girl. He really said yes. And I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And it just made me think about the fact that here I am, INDEEN. Maybe that's why I can't find a nigga. I can't spell independent. How you spell independent? INDEP. What is it? It's something in this LaCroix. I'm in the ghetto. Miss Independent. I can't even get a 4-course meal out these niggas. Amber is a whole bum. Amber is a whole bum. And she got married. God, I seen what you have done for Amber. I see what you've done. I see what you've done for Amber, Lord. It just had me thinking, like, the fuck? I don't know. So then, fast forward yesterday, somebody slid in my DM and they were like, sis, I got some tea. I got some tea on Barnett. Barnett a whole hoe, and he not together with Amber no more. I'm like, bitch. Can you verify? And she's like, well, she don't even know if she was a girl or a guy. But the person was like, they work with Barnett and they know, they're like, they work at the same facility that Barnett works at, and they've never seen him with this girl. And he lives not too far from where they work. So the person was like, you know, I mean, for the last 2 years I've never seen them together, so it just doesn't make sense to me that they're together. But, you know, so the show was shot back in 2018. So who knows? Like, so I'm like, okay, can you confirm the tea? Before I could even get confirmation, another one of my friends, Zilla, he's always doing these reviews for Netflix. He went to the Love is Blind party last night in Atlanta, and Amber and Barnett were there. She was wearing her ring, and Zilla made sure to tweet me specifically and say, hey, Jessie, they're together still. So, Cancer Daily Horoscope, I believe the tea. I feel like a part of me believes the tea. A part of me believes the tea too, but it's like, I mean, how can I argue? Like, I can't really argue. Barnett ain't with that girl. Y'all see LC all up on Barnett last night. I didn't see that. So, I didn't see all that. So, I don't know. Hispaniola mommies, they're faking it. We'll see. So, just remember, I told y'all, when they do have the reunion, if they come out and say they're not together, remember, Jessie Wu told y'all. Remember, tag me in all the comments. Jessie told us y'all wasn't together. Period. Let's go to Messica. Let's go to Messica and Mark. Because I'm 34. I'm 35. So Jessica and Mark decide to make it work in the pods. They finally meet each other. Jessica and Mark were another couple who I noticed from the time she saw Mark, she was not having it. And to confirm that shit, Jessica was like, oh, well, you know, he's not really my type. Messica was like, he's not really my type. He's not tall. He's not a big build. I usually like him tall. I like him big, you know, big build. She was not checking for him at all. And on top of that, when Mark said he was Mexican, Messica was not liking that. She wasn't loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. She wasn't loving it. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. The minute Mark said he was Mexican, that was like the little cherry on top. Bitch, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Everybody could see that shit. It was so fucking apparent. She wasn't attracted to him. She didn't want to be with no Hispanic nigga. She wasn't attracted to him. She didn't want him. Period. Okay? But Mark still kept trying to pull for this bitch. And I just could not understand it. Then they get to the resort. And remember when they got to the resort? No, he not white. He's Mexican. Somebody said he not white. No, he not white. Mark is a Mexican. He Mexicano. Okay? Jessica wasn't having that shit. Jessica, you give me very much build a wall. I said that in my review. You give me very much build a wall. You give me very much build that wall. Build that wall. You give me that. You really do. And I might be going too ahead of me myself, but even when she met his family, she was so apprehensive about me and his mom because he would always talk about her mom. But it's like she gets there and it's like she just wasn't like, they accepted her with open fucking arms and she wasn't trying to. Bitch, when I date anybody who's from another culture, you better believe I'm diving in that shit. What y'all Hispanic? Come on, mamacita me down. Plantanos me down. What's good? Aros con pollo me down. But what's good? Like, I'm diving into the culture because I come from the Haitian culture. So I'm going to appreciate somebody else's culture. And I feel like that's the whole point of dating somebody who's outside your culture. You gotta embrace what the fuck they doing. Like, and his mom was so open to you and you was still on some fuck shit. So anyway though, so they go down to the resort. Let me rewind. Jessica is not our cancer representative. No, she not. We only claiming Cameron. We claiming Cameron only. So anyways, let me rewind. So they down to the resort. And Messica sees what Barnett looks like. And bitch, when I tell you Messica's draws was wetter than the Pacific Ocean, yeah, the Pacific Ocean. Her draws was wetter than the Pacific Ocean, bitch. She ain't know what to do. Barnett was fine as fuck. Barnett was her type and she kept saying that shit. She kept throwing herself at Barnett every chance she could get, to the point where Amber was like, okay, am I going to have to cut this hoe? Child, every time they would get together, like when she would be a Mark, it's, I'm 34. I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. Soon as she, Barnett, hi, I'm Barnett. She would put on this fucking voice every time she would get with Barnett. It reminds me of the fact that when I used to work in call centers and I had my customer service voice, hi, this is Jessica. Thank you for calling T-Mobile. How may I help you? It was like she gave him her pussy service voice. She had her pussy service voice specifically for Barnett. Oh my gosh, are you sure? Like, you and Amber? I would never think of it. So, like, you really like her? Like, you guys like each other? Like, do you think you're gonna get married? Like, yeah, I'm so happy for you. You know, I'm happy for, like, we're friends, right? Like, you know, you can call me anytime, like, you feel anything, you can call me. We're friends, right? I'm so happy for you. I'm happy for you. When she would be alone with Mark, she wouldn't even breathe in Mark's direction. Soon as she would be around Barnett and them, she'll be throwing herself at Mark. Like, what the fuck is going on? And Mark would be like, what the fuck is going on? Is something going on? Then you got Mark and Amber chatting up on the side, like, what the fuck going on? Like, you know, like, she not really giving me the vibe like that. She ain't giving me no pussy. We ain't doing shit. Meanwhile, they get down to the resort, everybody fucking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fucking, but Kelly and Kenny, they ain't say nothing. You know, everybody fucking. She ain't doing, like, she not even, like, what the fuck going on? But she'll be all over Barnett. So finally, there was one night when she invited Barnett out to go sit by the fireplace. I just want to, like, make sure that we're good. And there's just a little awkwardness around us. And I haven't. Mind you, before she did that, she had slipped up and told Mark that she wanted to fuck Barnett. Barnett is fucking hot. He's fucking hot. Like, she kept trying to fuck out of Mark, and his ass would still stick the fuck around. That was very disappointing to me. Because one thing I could never do, I could never disrespect my Puerto Rican. That's one thing I couldn't do. When I dated my Puerto Rican, when I dated my Dominican, the minute I would even just talk sideways, I knew it was a possibility that I was going to end up missing. Jessie, I didn't give a fuck. She told Mark straight up, I want to fuck Barnett. He's fucking hot. Like, what the fuck? And then she kept blaming it on her being drunk. No, bitch, because you was conveniently drunk every time you be around Barnett. I ain't stupid, bitch. Love is blind, but bitch, I ain't. 20/20 vision, bitch. Hello. Mind you, the other day I went to the eye doctor. I haven't been to the eye doctor like since I was in high school. Bitch, they made me cover this eye and start looking out this eye. I couldn't see shit. I was like, what the fuck going on? When I tell you 2020 been trash, 2020 taking everything. 2020 trying to kill us with carnivore virus. Trump still here. All the black legends dying. And I done lost half my vision. But anyway, it's not about me. It's about these niggas. All right, cool. So, she invite Barnett out. Are you sure? Like, you and Amber, like, you guys are really making it work? And, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I would never... Barnett was like, listen, me and Amber straight. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. And by the way, Amber don't like the way you be coming up to me. She thinks something going on. I want to make sure, like, it ain't shit going on. I want to make sure you understand ain't shit gonna happen between us. You know, and she tries to flip it. What? No, she thinks I would never. So then, from then on, she's like, you know, I'm gonna focus on Mark. It's like, bitch, get a fucking grip. Because if Barnett would have told you right then and there, let's fuck, you would have fucked him. But now that he don't want to show you the time of day, you want to focus on Mr. Cuevas. Meanwhile, Mr. Cuevas been weak as fuck this entire... I'm going to get on Mark. So fast forward, y'all. All this trash shit done happened. They had the bridesmaid. They had what's that thing happen when you, before you get married and you had that night where you could fuck people? What's that called? What, that's the honeymoon. What is that? What niggas be fucking other hoes before they get married? What is that called? Bachelorette. They down to the bachelorette. Again, Jessica is conveniently drunk. I'm drunk. She starts kissing up on Amber. She kissed Amber on the fucking lips. And she's like, you know, I just want you to know I don't want Barnett. And Amber's like, okay, listen, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, if you come on to my man, I will cut you. Amber, I like that about you. Even though you homeless, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got no plan for the future, I love me a good gutter bitch. I love that. I love a good gutter hoe. I love a bitch who cut a bitch. I love that. You are from the ghetto, so that explains it. So that's that on that. So anyway, damn. Why Instagram said they're gonna shut me down? Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, fast forward. So Amber makes things clear to her that she finna cut that bitch if she tries anything else further with Barnett. Jessica knows what time it is. She steps the fuck off. Fast forward, it's wedding time. What was really just fucked up to me, it was like Mark had even though Messica was a total fuckboy, but Mark had so many opportunities to run for the fucking hills. Like, he had so many fucking opportunities to be on some, you know what, you don't want me. Because she would say it over and over again. I don't want to be with you. You're 24, and you're this, and you're that. I'll never forget when Mark went to Jessica's house. Jessica's doing very well for herself. I can't remember what Jessica did for a living, but you go to her house. She had a big ass house. Now I'm gonna tell y'all why I feel like she gave me very much build a wall, because she had the fucking American flag hanging out. I think it was outside her backyard. Anytime I see people, especially white people, be having the American flag outside their house, it tells me very much that you are fucking racist. Because why else do you need to remind people that you living in America? Bitch, we know. We know. She was giving me very much, build that wall, build that wall. I stand on that. Period. Child, oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Alright. I'm gonna wait for a little bit for y'all to... We back. They tried to silence me, but I came back. You know what I'm saying? Gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. Alright, cool. Okay, so y'all here? Alright, cool. So, fast forward to the weddings. And what was so fucked up about the wedding situation to me when it came to Jessica, when it came to Messica, ain't come with nobody to walk her down the aisle. Did y'all notice that? She ain't come with nobody to walk her down the aisle. I'm reclaiming my time. She ain't come with nobody to walk her down the aisle. No family members, just her friends. And the bitch ain't even have a bouquet. She ain't even have a boo motherfucking K. That's not somebody who finna get married. And it's upsetting me and my homegirls. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. Because you got Mark down to the altar, still holding out on hope. Now, let me rewind a little bit. A part of me kept asking myself, why did Mark want to stick it out with Mexico? Like, that's a real question you got to ask yourself sometimes. It's like, why do some of us really be trying to make shit work when we know we ain't got no business trying to make the situation work? And I remember Mark seeing where she lived at. She had a nice house. Like, Mexico was doing great for herself. Then you have Mark. Mark, he's only 24. Mark is a trainer. Now, depending on what you're training, who your clientele is, you know, trainers don't always make a lot of money. And it's not like it's a stable thing. It's like, do you have a certain clientele? What is the tea? And I feel like that's another thing for Mexico was like, I mean, you know, can this nigga even take care of me? Like, what if I don't want to work no more? Like, and like, can I really depend on this man? And the answer is, she might have, could have not. But Mark saw a bag. Now that's my theory. Mark was like, well, shit, she already got her own home. I'm over here with an apartment. I got an apartment. She got a home. I mean, yeah, she might not be feeling a nigga, but a nigga finna have a bed to stay in. Nigga finna have a crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna lay this good Mexican pipe on her ass. I think Mark was looking forward to maybe putting some dick in her. Did he get to put dick in her? Did Mark get to put dick in her? Let me know. I'm trying to remember. Did he finally get to put some dick in her? I think that after Barnett let her down, Mark was able to finally put some dick in her, and then it was kind of, but exactly. But, you know, Mark had 3 roommates. Like, Mark was living like your typical 24-year-old. Like, he wasn't doing bad. He's just 24. And when you're 24, you got roommates. Now, 3 roommates, I don't know about that. Well, actually, I do. Because when I first moved to New York, bitch, I had 3 roommates. And that shit was the ghetto. That shit was the projects. Don't do it. Like, if you don't have to do that shit, please don't do it. That shit was the fucking project. And New York has this thing where, like, you can rent rooms in a house. Like, and you don't even know who these people are. That's a whole other live, y'all. So, anyway, so I feel like, so did he ever get to put some dick in her? Y'all let me know. Did he put dick in her? Did he get to put that little Mexicana? Did he get to give her some Mexican dick? Did she ever make any comments about it? I feel like towards the end of their relationship, as we saw it, it was pretty good. And I think it's because he put some dick in her, right? Yeah, he put some dick in her. So, I mean, she liked the dick. She liked the dick. So, I felt like Mark felt like the dick would have kept him in the game. But, so anyway, fast forward to the wedding, child. Oh, she told her friends they did. But did they? He spoke about it, not her. He said he did. I remember her telling her friends they fucked and thinking to myself, y'all did? So I think she lied though. Me too. Life Coco, I think she lied too. I felt like she lied because her friends like, shit, did you get some dick? So, I don't know. So I feel like Mark was hoping that he would, if he got a chance to just dick her down, that the dick would have changed. It would have changed her mind. The dick would have changed her mind. But anyway, we don't know whether they did it or not for sure. Fast forward to the motherfucking wedding. Meska came with nobody to walk her down the aisle, child. She ain't come with no family members. She just came with her homegirls. Well, she had like 2 homegirls. Her homegirls. No bouquets. No veil. Nothing. Jessica ain't even give y'all that wedding strut. You know the wedding strut where you... She ain't even give y'all that. Jessica was like, listen, Netflix told me to be here, and so the contract said I gotta be here. So what I hated about what she did, you see, I hate the fact that she turned off her comments because I didn't want to send her no DM. I feel like if I sent her a DM, she'll probably screenshot that shit and get my account deleted. Jessica, you ain't shit. Jessica she got down to them people altar. She kissed Mark. Mark had to tell her, oh no, we can't do that yet. You gotta say that for the... He thinking he good. And what did she do? She did exactly what we all knew she was gonna fucking do with her puss ass. We all knew what she was gonna fucking do with her puss ass. She let that man down in front of his mom, his family. Bitch, the silence. It was like somebody died. And you know what was crazy? Jessica's own friend was like, oh my God, this is an embarrassing moment for her. Yeah, your friend's embarrassed. Your friends are embarrassed. Your homegirls. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. And then you know what? Jessica was like, I ain't apologizing for shit. I would apologize, but I'm not gonna apologize. Like, I don't want to marry him. So why did you go through with all this shit? Like, did Netflix tell y'all that y'all had to do this? Did y'all sign a contract where they threatened to sue you? Like, what? Like, I can't imagine that that's what they made y'all do. I just can't imagine it. Why do this to somebody? And I asked that just to say I really felt like she wanted to get her check and she wanted to be on TV. That's it. She wanted to be a star, but guess what, bitch? You a weak ass star. Don't nobody like you. You a fuck boy, and bitch, I'll beat your ass. And that's on Mark Cuevas. I'll beat your ass, and that's on Mark Cuevas. Okay? Bitch, you ain't nothing but the burnt grits at the bottom of the pot. Burnt. Charred. Can't stand your pussy ass. I don't even want to hit a number 34 no more. I don't even want to hit a number 34 no more. Fuck asshole. Nah, I'm really mad because Mark was really a sweet guy, but we gotta Mark, baby, Mark, my child, you deserve better. Why y'all all writing 34? Y'all ain't shit. Mark, you deserve better than that. You deserve better than that. Why were you trying to make it work with that old asshole? And the thing is, like, she's not even old. Like, 34 is young. You are young. What? She really, like, I didn't understand. Because you got Lauren that's 32. Lauren was 32. Cameron was, what, 28? Lauren wasn't doing that shit. And as a matter of fact, Lauren's 32, but she looked 22. But see, that's a black queen for you. Hold on, wait. I got to check myself. That's a black queen for you. It's a black queen for you. Because shit, to the contrary, every time I saw Jessica's ass, she looked older than what she said her age was. With every scene, the bitch looked older. By the time the series was over, bitch, you look 60. But that's what happens when your DNA comes from people who inflicted slavery. Cheers. That's y'all punishment. The bitch was acting like she was fucking like 80. You're 34. I mean, unless she was lying about her age, like. But see, you a whole fuckboy. That's exactly why with every scene you look older. That's exactly why. That's exactly why you look older with every scene. Because you wasn't shit. You ain't about shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. Jessica, I hate you. I hate every iota of you. I hate you. I hate you, and that's on Mark Cuevas. Alright, let's get to the couple that matters. Because really, the rest of these couples, I really could care less. I just thought they were all funny as fuck. And, I just don't give a fuck. Okay, let's get down to Lauren and Cameron. I need a moment. I need a moment. Because, like God really, what I love about this show was that God gave the best man to a black woman, and I just you know, this Black History Month been so trash, and it's just been a lot of fuck shit over and over again. But bitch, seeing that black queen get her king during a shitty ass Black History Month, I gotta thank God. Praise is what I do. Hallelujah. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. I'm rooting for everybody black. Woo! Hallelujah. I'm so thankful. God is good. God is good all the time. God is good. I just seeing the black woman win, it's a great way to end Black History Month. Like it just was a perfect ending to Black History Month. Okay, I was pleased. I was happy. She's from Detroit. Ain't God good? praise is what I do. Anyway. So what I like about Cameron and Lauren, you know, I feel like obviously they didn't show us everything because, you know, it's a reality show. It's a television show. So they're going to show you the points where they feel like are going to be more entertaining. But from early on, you could tell they just was hitting it off. They both had talked to a couple people, but once they found each other, it was kind of known to everybody on their side of the pods. Listen, this is my person and this is my person. Cameron was like, I'm with Lauren. Lauren was like, I'm with Cameron. And that's that on that. I love commitment, don't you? I love when a man commits. And this was happening before they even saw each other. Let me say this. Let me go back to the whole pod experience, right? What I love, a lot of people felt like this whole experiment was unrealistic. And I mean, really, like, where else are you going to experiment something like this, right? So, yeah, in that retrospect, it is unrealistic. But it's just crazy how quality time nowadays is unrealistic. They got to ask all the right questions. When you don't see this person and y'all not out and about, you ain't got your phone, motherfuckers ain't texting you, motherfuckers ain't FaceTiming you all day, like, they're literally getting a chance to break each other the fuck down and ask all the right motherfucking questions. I love that. And immediately they were allowed to kind of like shed down the walls and fall in love. And I think some of y'all are saying that Lauren said she loved. Was Lauren the first one to say I love you? Lauren said, Cameron, I think I love. Now let me tell you this. When Lauren first said, Cameron, I think I love you, I was like, sorry. I was like, I felt like she was saying that to be playful, like, oh, I think I love you. That's what I thought she was like. I thought she was being playful. But then Cameron was like, I love you. And I'm dead ass. I was like, and as I'm watching it, I'm like, and y'all, I'm watching this and I'm like, I was crying. Like, I was crying. I'm like, I wasn't sure if she meant it like that. But he meant it. When he said, I love you, he was like, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'm dead ass. Once he said that, I was already all in. But once he said that, I was like, all right, cool. And then the man started crying. Now, let me tell you something. One thing about Cancer men, I'm a Cancer woman. Cancer men are very emotional beings. Now, you either gonna get a Cancer that's like 50 Cent, or a Cancer that's like Cameron. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about Cancer men. Like, you're gonna get one here or one here. So it's either going to be the 50 Cent type of Cancer or the Cameron kind of type of Cancer. The Pop Smoke kind of Cancer or the Cameron kind of Cancer. Like, it's just, okay? Y'all saw when Pop Smoke died, all his girlfriends started popping out of nowhere. But that's a whole nother live that I'll get to that later. You either going to get a 50 Cent Cancer or a Cameron Cancer. There's no in between. One thing about Cancers, there's no in between with us. And once we're all in, we all in. Like, that's the bottom fucking line. And so I knew when Cameron was like, I'm all in, I already knew what time it was. I was like, all right, boom, she good. My dog set. Lauren good. She set. And one thing I loved about Cameron is from the get-go, he always told Lauren, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of you. And I just kept asking myself, well, damn, have I ever heard a nigga say that to me? Like, seriously, let me know in the comments. You girls that date, Like, has a man ever really told you, I'm going to take care of you? You don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to take care of you. They get out the damn pods. They get out the resort. I ain't even got to go into the resort because, one thing I loved about Lauren, another thing. That's a black queen right there. They got to the resort. Their first night together. Lauren put her bonnet on. And she said, listen, babe, this is a bonnet. This is the purpose of a bonnet. The bonnet is there to preserve my edges, preserve my weave. She broke it down for him, and he accepted it, okay? Like, he was like, all right, baby, I'm all in. All right, so a bonnet, cool. We doing bonnets? All right. And you could tell that this was not Cameron's first time at the rodeo, because then later on he does discuss that he has been with a black woman before, but I don't think he had said that yet. So when she was introducing the bonnet, he ain't flinch. You niggas is still be flinching at a damn bonnet. You put a bonnet on, damn, you gonna wear that bonnet every night? Damn. Did you see Cameron do that? He's like, okay, bonnet, it's bonnet time, cool. You need anything? A hot oil treatment? Rat mousse? Bitch, Cameron was all in, and I loved it that. I love that for Lauren. So then, child, they leave the resort, bitch. Cameron takes Lauren to his house. This nigga got a 3-story crib. He a scientist, bitch. The nigga creating shit. He got a crib with several rooms, bitch. He talking about, I was gonna make this room into an office, or I was even thinking like, if you need an office space, but now that you're here, like I really can see us turning this room into a room for our children. He said, when I bought this house with hopes that, I would have a wife. When is the last time you heard a man tell you that? I got this crib, even if it's not a house. When you're in New York, New Jersey, sometimes men have apartments. You can buy an apartment, you can buy a condo. But when is the last time you heard a man say to you, yeah, I bought this home, and I'm looking forward to one day my wife living here, my kids living here. Like, when is the last time you heard that? Let me know. I'm saying never. Let's be like, it's a safe place. This is a safe place. I really want us to have a real discussion. When is the last time you heard a man tell you these two phrases? I bought this home with hopes for my future wife and my children. I will always take care of you. I'm waiting. Somebody said February. Like, I'm waiting. I ain't never. Like, I've never heard that. I've never had a man tell me that. And I know it's not because I don't deserve it. It's just I've never heard it. I've never, ever heard it. And just hearing those things, watching the way he spoke to her, it just made me think, like, you know what? I really need to rethink a lot of this dating shit. Like, it's a lot of things I just really need to rethink. Not saying I'm looking for a Cameron, but it's like, I deserve to be loved. I deserve. I fucking deserve that. You deserve that shit. We deserve that shit. I deserve that. And so whenever I would hear, I'm just like, what? Why haven't I heard this? And this is a man that's 20, what? He was 28? We deserve, like, I don't know. It just really had me thinking, like, I gotta rethink this dating shit. I really, really do. I haven't been on a date in 2 years, but once I do start dating again, like, I have to rethink this because, and this is a sidebar, but just my last relationship, you know, for a couple months, he was very consistent. Like, we weren't together, but we were going on dates. He was consistent. We were going out all the time. We would go on day trips, road trips. And it got to a point where I was like, okay, what we doing? Oh, you know, we having fun. I'm like, no, we in a relationship. You sure? I mean, I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship. No, you ready for a relationship, sir. You ready for a relationship? Like, that's been my energy. No, you ready for a relationship. We're not gonna be doing this. Like, what we doing? You ready for a relationship? Period. Like, that was my last relationship. But I'll never forget, I was dating somebody who was 35. Had a teenage child. And still wasn't even thinking about marriage. It's like, so when are you going to think about marriage, sir? When are you going to think about marriage? I'm going to have to think about that for you too? So I'm ready to be married. I'm going to have to force... No. Some people say cancer. No, I'm dead ass. Like, that really be me. I'm like, no. We in a relationship. But when I told him we were in a relationship, he's like, all right, like, once I said that, he was all in. But I shouldn't have been the one to say that shit. Like, sis, you was a whole stepmom? No, not really. I wasn't really a stepmom. She lived with her mom, so I would see her from time to time. So, no. Somebody said age does not equate maturity. You are absolutely right. And that was something that I learned there, because it's like, when do you niggas start thinking about marriage? Like, when do you men start thinking about that? So watching Cameron talk about that, it just was a real eye opener. But it wasn't just Cameron; it was several of these men. They were like, that's why they went on the show. They were ready for marriage. They were ready for that, and they would ask the questions. They wanted to be invested in that to get to that point. So whatever. So anyway. Child, fast forward to, if you didn't love Cameron before that, you had to fall in love with Cameron when Cameron met Lauren's mom. Let me see if I could find a clip of this shit, because this shit was so fucking funny to me. Let me see if I could find, can I find this? When Cameron said, he used to rap when he was in high school. Hold on. Where is this video?
I'm feeling like a kid with you. You're my main chick, those other girls are pretty used. Hop in the back, rolling up, and we're free to cruise.
Bruh.
Top down, feeling like we can't lose. I'm living in a...
Cameron is invited to the motherfucking cookout. He invited to the cookout, period.
Blast off, the course is like a crash collision, because every choice we make is like a rash decision. But...
Let me find out Cameron is Eminem.
Yo, like, I was so weak because he rapping and Lauren was. I'm feeling like a kid with you. You see Lauren. Yo, I was crying, laughing, and then you see her mom. Her mom was like, oh, he got rhythm. Bitch, you done hit the jackpot. He got rhythm, bitch. He got sauce. He got seasoning in him. Lauren was supporting her nigga. Lauren was... Let me show you what some people were saying. Some people were saying, it's this meme that always pops up every now and then. They said that was Lauren.
I've been doing this, I've been doing that, I've been around quick, I've been around black, I've been really sick, I've been fucking bad.
Bitch, they said that was Cameron rapping and Lauren was... So anyway, so he definitely won her mom over. Then you fast forward to the dad. So the dad part had me a little, cause listen, her daddy was very much giving me black power. Her daddy was giving me very much fight the power, black power. You a pig. And when you getting rid of the pig, you gotta listen. Her daddy was giving me Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, all them niggas wrapped in one. Okay, so I was like, all right, well, this is where, and on we go to the end of the road. No, like I thought that was the end of the road. I was like, all right, well, it was nice knowing you, Cameron. But bitch, Cameron being the black king that he is, I know he white, but he a black king. Cameron being the black king that he is, her daddy was like, first of all right, let's cut to the chase. You white. You white. Have you been in a room with black people? Have you ever been the only white person in a room with black people? And Cameron was like, man, chill. My ex was black. I'm used to bonnets. Seasoning. I'm used to that. Edge control. I'm used to that. Seasoning. What else? I'm used to grits in the morning. I'm used to that. Don't y'all remember when they was in the pods and Cameron was like, he was asking Lauren if she cooked, and Lauren was like, yeah. He's like, what do you cook? And she's like, I like to make a baked salmon. He's like, oh, okay, salmon. And she's like, I like to make curry chicken. Bitch, when she said curry motherfucking chicken, did y'all see Cameron's whole facial expression change? He was like, oh, curry chicken? You make curry chicken? Like, he's like, I'm used to that. He's like, I mean, whatever I can do to ease your mind, I'm here to do that. I'm here to love your daughter. Her daddy was like, listen, I don't like the circumstance, but she like you. I don't like the circumstance, but she like you. And all I could do, I could just respect my daughter. And that's that on that. He handled her dad like a champion. It was like watching Super Mario and watching the little Mario make it through every damn every level. He just made it. Cameron was like, like he was just making it through. He was just, okay. Is Lauren Caribbean? I don't know, but she said she made curry chicken, so I don't know. I think she's just African American. But anyway, though, fast forward, I think they were together for a little bit, and I think you could see Lauren kind of getting uneasy a little bit. Like I think there was a scene where he was talking about sharing toothbrushes, and she was like, "Baby, no, we don't do that. I don't like that. I don't like that. We don't do that. We don't do that." So, and he's like, "What? You don't share? Now I saw some people talking about, well, if you suck dick, so y'all suck some dick, but y'all won't share too." Like, it's not the same thing. First of all, my mindset from when I'm sucking dick, it's two different mindsets from when I'm sucking dick and when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm not sucking dick to cleanse my tongue and cleanse my teeth. I'm sucking dick to get nasty, to get dirty. And then I go brush my teeth to get all of that evil out me. All that sin. It's not the same mind frame. Oh, y'all be eating ass, but y'all won't share toothbrush. Yeah, bitch, I'm not gonna do that. It's two different type of Jessies. It's two different mindsets, two different moods. The Jessie that's brushing her teeth is not the same Jessie that's sucking dick. Please respect that. Some of y'all don't know how to respect shit. Respect that shit. Respect people. Have boundaries. When I'm sucking somebody's dick, I'm sucking to get dirty. That's the whole point. When I go brush my teeth, I'm washing the sins away. The fuck don't y'all understand? Like, people was really trying to comfort her. That's a different level of intimacy. I'm sorry. Now go ahead. There's some mouthwash by the sink. Use that shit. And get the fuck out of my face. I'm glad Lauren stood up for herself, because the thing is, they really would have been sharing toothbrushes. I ain't with that shit. I don't like that. Don't touch my toothbrush. But yeah, I think like when you got closer to the wedding, you could see that Lauren was getting cold feet, and some people are like, oh, she ain't gonna. I'm like, no, she gonna say I do. It's just Cameron was just so sure about everything. And Lauren probably never experienced that. And that goes back to even what I was saying earlier, which is like, when have you ever heard a man tell you, I'm going to take care of you, I'm going to do this, when you don't hear shit like that often. So when you get a man like just really invested and willing to do all this so early, it's like, I think that just caught her off guard. And she probably was like, damn, like, I'm not really used to that. And then, she told him straight up, like, you're my first white guy. I've never been with a white man. I've always been somebody who said I would never have pink dick. I would never have an iota of pink dick. And it's just not until the recent months that I say, you know what, I'm really changing my mind, because like when I go back on the dating scene, like I really want to give myself a chance to try everything. Like I want to try to date somebody totally out of my race. I've dated Hispanics, I've dated blacks, but I've never dated a white. I've never dated, an Arab. I've never dated an Indian. I never dated an Asian. Now I don't know if I'm gonna date all them type of niggas this year. Shit, I don't know if I got enough dates in my calendar to do all this shit. But I mean, I would love to give myself a chance to try shit. And so this was her first time like stepping out and getting her swirl on. But I always knew Cameron was going to do what needed to be done. And I'm really happy that she ultimately chose Cameron. Like, I feel like people don't realize this, but she chose Cameron. If you go back to the pods, she said, I love you first. Like, she chose Cameron. Now, Cameron, in his heart of hearts, he probably was choosing her too, but she chose Cameron. And as soon as she chose Cameron, all Cameron needed was that green light, and he was all motherfucking in. And I love it for them. Jessie, you could become attractive. You were light-skinned if I was light-skinned with curly Puerto Rican hair texture. I know you a fake page, child. Y'all be having mental illness. Like, y'all be creating fake pages just to come on people's lives and pages to say just dumb shit. And it's like, sir, self-hatred is real. I'm the baddest. She did choose him first. She could have valued her independence more. Yeah, and that was another thing too that I wanted to say. Some people thought that she wasn't gonna choose him. She wasn't gonna go forward with it too, because she kept talking about her space. And when she kept saying that, like Lauren really was the person I related to the most, because she kept talking about her space. Remember when she went to Cameron's house? Cameron was like, yo, you have a place here. Like, this is going to be your room. This is going to be, like our children. And she's like, well, I love my place. I mean, would you mind if I kept it? And I could relate to that, because I love my space. I love my own space. I cannot say this enough. Even though, yes, I want to be in a relationship, yes, I want to date, but I love my own space. Sometimes my apartment just gets so dirty. And I love that I don't have to clean it on anybody else's time period. I love that, I could do whatever I want in my own space. I love my apartment. I love my room. Like, my closet is filled with all my shit. I'm just always buying some shit I don't need. I'm always on Amazon and I'm just buying shit I don't need. Like, I just love my apartment. When I look out the window, I could see New York City. Like, I love being here alone. But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, I want a relationship. Then when I've had a guy over, I'm like, I'm ready for him to leave. I'm ready for you to leave. Actually, I used to feel like that with my ex. My ex was the only guy I've had in my apartment since I've been here. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes my ex would come over and I'd be like, I cannot wait till he leaves. I was like, I felt like that lady that at the beginning of Love Is Blind. I hate hearing him breathe. Like, sometimes his breathing would just annoy me. Like, I hated hearing him breathe. I hated hearing him pee. Like, my God, his piss was so fucking loud. I hated hearing him on the phone with his friends. They always talking about some dumb shit. Like, I would try to watch my TD Jakes and this nigga want to talk to me while I'm watching my TD Jakes. It's like, oh my God, leave me alone. I'm trying to have my time with the Lord. Shut the fuck up. You know, like, I just, like, I don't know. It's like, mind you, I'm like, I want a relationship. But then it's like, sometimes I really couldn't wait till my ex left. I was like, oh my God. And he'll be leaving. I'm like, oh, you leaving? Oh, I'm going to miss you. Girl, I close that door. Yes. I feel good. I knew that I want nothing. So good. So good. Like, that would be me. So, I don't know. Y'all pray for me. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I love my space. So I really could relate to when she would say things about her space. Like, it just was like, dang, like, I get it. I really, really get it. Somebody said, I think you hated him, sis. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. But I just really couldn't wait for him to leave. Like, because it got to a point where it's like, it's just, I want my own space. Like, I just wanted my own space. Like, I don't want you here. Thank you. Especially when, like, it's that time of the month. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And what I hate about dudes is, like, you know, when it's my time of the month, I'm not trying to suck your dick. I'm not trying to pander to you. I am bleeding. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Leave me alone. Oh, I feel like men get so needy when it's your time of the fucking month. Damn, babe, you're not finna do a little. No, I'm not. I'm not finna do a little. No. I'm not finna. No. No. Sir, I'm in period prison right now. So guess what? If I'm in period prison, so are you. And that's on period. And that's on my period. So yeah, so make a long story short, they get married, of course. They crying, you know, Cameron crying down to the altar. And it just was so beautiful. So I'm so happy for Lauren and Cameron. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Again, Cameron continues to show me that Lauren really did the best choosing on the show. Again, the black woman won. And I say this because I saw this clip on Twitter earlier. So I guess at their party last night, they all went live. And I want y'all to look at this shit. I want y'all to look at this ghetto shit.
Lexi is our Southern Belle. Yes, that's me. Here I am. Knocking on this little cinnamon bun. Lexi is obsessed with my bun. I cannot deal. Like, I literally want to eat it. It's you want to look at it. Look at it. Yo, look at this. This is like eatable. This is like
Edible, not eatable. That's not a word.
Period, Cameron.
Hey,
Period, Cameron. Let me play that for y'all again. Cause see, I want y'all. That's a black king right there. That Cameron was not with none of that ghetto shit. Cameron was not with none of that fucking ghetto ass shit that Lexi was doing.
Lexi is our Southern Belle. Yes, that's me. Here I am. Knocking on this little cinnamon bun. Lexi is obsessed with my bun. I cannot deal. Like, I literally want to eat it. It's you want to look at it. Look at it. Yo, look at this. This is like eatable. This is like edible,
Please don't do that.
Hey, Cam said
Wednesday.
That's a black king. That's not a black king. That's a black king right there. Like, he was dead ass. Please don't do that. He saw it from a mile away. You got Lauren doing what a lot of us black girls do. It's like, she's upset. And Cameron came with it. He was like, don't do that. Cameron was like, cut the cameras, dead ass. Cameron was like, cut the cameras, dead ass. That's a king. That's not a king to y'all? That's not a king? Cut the cameras, dead ass. Let me play it one last time for y'all, because I want y'all to choose up. I want y'all to choose. One thing Lauren did for us this Black History Month. She taught us how to choose. Okay? I want y'all to see this shit and appreciate it.
Yes, that's me. Here I am.
Look at Cameron. Look at Cameron.
Knocking
He
on this
saw that shit.
cinnamon bun.
Look at him. Look at
Lexi
him.
is obsessed with my bun.
Cinnamon bun.
Like, I literally want to eat it. It's so
You wanna
look
eat
at it.
it?
Look at it. Yo, look at this. This is like eatable. This is like
eatable, not eatable. That's not a word.
Yeah. Get away from my wife with that ghetto shit.
Cam said
Get away from my wife with that ghetto shit. I love it. I love that energy. Let me tell you why that's important. Because, again, Cameron is teaching us that he was really real about the shit. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing a part on the show. Like, he's really about that life. He really about that Barnett shit. I love it. That's number one. Number two, what that shows you is he's prepared for social situations when it comes to being in an interracial relationship. That's something that I feel like makes girls like Lauren or any other girl, a black girl that's maybe apprehensive about, who's hesitant about dating a white man. It's like, is he really going to protect me in social situations? Is he going to have my back in social situations? Am I going to feel like I'm alone? Am I going to feel like I'm overreacting when I say, yo, she kept touching my hair? Like, we've all been there before. It was like, yo, this person was like disrespecting me. They kept touching my hair. Black women don't want y'all touching. Like, we don't want you touching our hair. Like, I don't know. It's 2020. I feel like that's like that's a spoken rule. It's not even an unspoken rule. Like, we don't want you touching our hair. Why the fuck is you touching my bun as if you've never put your hair in a bun before? Like, when white women be doing that shit, I really don't I don't be understanding that. So you've never seen a bun? You've never put your hair in a bun before? You've never wore a weave before? You guys wear extension. I mean, your extensions look whack as fuck, but it's still a weave. It's just different names. Like, y'all do the same shit. We all wear fake hair. We all wear buns. We wear ponytails. Why the fuck are you so... What is so astounding when a black girl wears a bun? So when Cameron said, I will take care of you, I want y'all to pay attention. It wasn't just financially. It was emotionally. It was situationally. It was like, I'm going to take care of your ass. And that's on period. Okay? So that's a king right there. That's a king. Listen. At the end of the day, Lauren and Cameron must be protected at all costs. I'm waiting for the baby special. I'm waiting for the honeymoon special. Well, let's get the honeymoon special first. I want the baby special. I want the where are they now? 5 years from now. Like, I'm invested. I follow them. Whether they like it or not, they my cousins. I am part of their family. I've already told them that. Y'all my cousins, period. I'm invested. I'm invested. And that's on period. I'm invested and that's that. So everybody else, do what y'all do. I don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do. I'm finna tune into the reunion. I think it comes on March 7th. So that's probably he said YouTube coming soon. Oh bitch, I'm invested. I want everything. I want them to write us a relationship book. I know Lauren, I think Lauren she's a content creator, but I think she also does PR. Something tells me she does PR. So girl, listen. As far as I'm concerned, Lauren and Cameron are my royals. Okay? So we got Harry and what's her name? I already done forgot their ass because I got royals now. I got new royals. Okay? Y'all's my royals. I'm invested. So yeah, so let me know what y'all think. I'll go ahead and upload these 2 lives to my YouTube. So you know what I'm gonna do too? So I'm gonna start a review Instagram. I'm gonna start that. So let me try to build that up, and I'll post clips, like, you know, clips from my lives maybe from there. I don't know. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and start a review Instagram since I love to do reviews. I finished Dating Around on Netflix on Netflix. So I'm gonna review that next, and you know, y'all be able to tell me what y'all want me to review and all that stuff. So that's it, y'all. I won't take up any more of y'all time. I know it's Friday night, so y'all go have fun, be safe. Yeah, just be safe. I feel like it's so much shit happening right now. We got the carnivore virus. I really think Trump started this virus because he's trying to kill us. I just hope that God sends the virus to the White House and kills his ass. Somebody said Gabriel Fernandez. I just watched that today, and I was in tears. And I think maybe I'll review that too. I was in tears. I was in fucking tears watching that on Netflix. It was a documentary. I was in tears. So that's that. So y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you're in Boston tomorrow, I'm gonna be at Harvard with Spice. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna be out there. We're gonna be acting a fucking fool down to the Harvard. I can't believe I'm gonna be at Harvard. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah. So I look forward to talking to you guys soon again. Oh, the photograph. I haven't seen the photograph. Yet, but I'm gonna see it. I also want to see The Invisible Man. So I'm gonna go see movies. Like I always do, but I don't always talk about the movies I go watch. But I'm gonna watch the movies, review them. Like I'm gonna do all that. So and then I also want to have like events. Like I want to get to the point where like these companies send me private screenings, and I'm like, y'all meet me at such and such in New York, or y'all meet me such and such in Atlanta. LA, like I want to start doing that because I know a lot of people who do that and they don't even have like the, you know, like I got a big family on Instagram, so like I need to be doing that. I need to be inviting y'all to come meet me at such and such, and we finna go watch this movie, and that's on period. So yeah. So all right, y'all. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.